Hello, Pottery friends! I'm back with a new Sgraffito project. Apologies, I don't know if you can hear it, but they've been working across the road for a couple of days now. I didn't want to wait any longer, so making this video anyway. This is a small hanging planter, which I did Sgraffito on, of course, flamingos from Bonaire. And this is the beautiful 391 very black clay by Laguna, which is a coarse clay. It has sand in it. I think there's a little, well, it feels like there's a little bit of grog in there too. The sizes are different. I sometimes find a little bit of bigger pieces in there. And usually it is said to Sgraffito or carve on smooth clay. But you know, rules are there to be bent and maybe even broken. Well, there are no real rules, right? But you know, in a smooth clay, if you carve and your tool is sharp enough, you get nice crisp lines. It's true. And that's a little bit more difficult on the clay with sand in it. Every time you hit a piece of grog or a piece of sand, you know. But anywho, look, I like it. Well, actually I like it a lot. I love the contrast with the black clay. There's no glaze on the outside. There's glaze on the inside. I try to match the glaze on the inside sort of kind of with the colors on the outside. Let me show you which one was easy to show you. Right there. I've used 3 colors of mason stain that I, you know, mix into my white slip. It's the Laguna 65, and that clay as a slip works well on the black clay. This little part here is lobster, the color of mason stain called lobster. That red here is the 6088 mason stain, and the orange is a mix of the 6088 and the sunshine. Don't know the number. Those two mixed into my slip, and that's how I created these colors. And I carved it, and it's I was talking about the glaze. So I took my soft red by Spectrum and pearl white, and that gave me that. First pearl white 2 times and then soft red 2 times. Soft red runs, you can see it running that way. But if it runs, it becomes a little bit more orangey, and where it's thicker, it's a little bit more red. And they both run, so it pulls a little bit. So I do not do 3 coats, because then it would be too thick down here and it gets bubbly. I don't like it, and this one does not have any bubbles. So yeah, my little hanging planter with Sgraffitoed flamingos on a coarse clay. I do use cheaper tools when I carve on this clay, because it does wear away your carving tools a little bit faster. Let me show you. I think you all know these. You know, the cheapest sets you can find, and some of them, let me show you, have a bit funky, can you tell, funky shapes. And what I then do, I just bend them into oval shapes or roundish shapes, which I prefer for carving. Look, this one was a bigger version of this one. I'm not doing a very good job, am I? I hope you can see. I do not use very expensive tools on coarse clay, because it just wears away faster. So yeah, there you have it. Enough rambling. Let's get into the footage of how I make this, and that's it. another Sgraffito video. I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And I will see you in the next video of the next project. And who knows what it will be. Bye for now.